important topic in class 10th, that is settlements and migration. Today's our topic is settlements and migration. Generally, people they settle in some particular places on the earth. So first of all, we have to know what is settlement. Settlement is nothing but people they settle permanently in any one place. So that place we can call as settlement. People they arrange something in their area to live. They arrange whatever the basic necessities which are there, they arrange in their area, and they settle in that place. Means many years they stay in that place, in that area. So that we can call settlements. So you know that first of all we have to know how were settlements begun. How man started settling life. So we have to go back again to early man. You know that early man lifestyle generally you can call as nomadic life. Nomadic life in the sense there was no permanent place to live that early man, because early man's main occupation was that food gathering, hunting animals and food gathering. That was the main occupation of early man. So man went to different places where food was available. That early man's lifestyle. But present our lifestyle is totally changed. Slowly, the early man, after that many years, man started settled life. They wanted to live in one particular area. So the first man started settling life near the river bank area. First man started the settled life near the river bank. Rivers. So man first started settled near the river bank area, because in the river bank area, man settled here because water facilities was there. Drinking for water facilities, and man started agriculture, so that for agriculture works water is available near the river bank area. And also man started domesticated animals like cows, sheep, goat. So for that man is chosen one place, that is river bank area. So first man started settling life near the river bank. Ancient man, he lived under the caves, under the trees, but there is no permanent place. There is no permanent settlement. But present day, the present modern man is choosing one place to settle permanently. So first man started settling life near the river basin area. So after that, slowly, so many population increased, cities increased, villages increased. Okay, now man is living like a settled life at present. But this settled life or settlement again changing. Why these settlements are changing? Changing is what? Why people are staying in one place, but again it is changing. What are the reasons? Why do settlements change? And next, which type of places, what type of places are formed to settle? So present day, which type of places man will select to settle? So there are some factors, there are some reasons to decide to settle any one place. There are some factors. Okay, so what are the factors to decide settle one place, any one place to human beings? What are the factors? See, settlements are changing because man is changing, his settlements is changing. So What type of places are formed to settle and why settlements are changing? Next, what are the reasons to settle any one place? Generally, you see that like mega cities, metro cities, in this area more population. Villages area less population. Why these lot of difference? Why people choosing only cities, urban areas? Oh, so there I am telling there are some factors. There are some reasons to settle, to decide any one place. What are the factors? See, one is the site. Site is one of the site in the sense the place, location of the place. That is one factor. Because the site which the man wants to live, that place should be safe and secure. That first man will be. Site is very important to decide to settle permanently on that place. So site is very important. For example, I will tell you near the sea coast area. So near the sea coast areas, generally floods will come regularly. The river will bring lot of like very big rivers will flow, floods will occur, so that no one can show investor to settle permanently near the sea coast area. Okay, so which place is suitable for living happily and they need security, so that place man decide first to settle. So site is one of the reason, site is the one of the factor to decide the settlement. I think you are clear. Next one, situation. So based on the situation, man will change the settlement. Based on the situation, man will change their idea. So this situation is what when first site, after that man will think that is there any facilities are there in that area? What are the facilities required? Mainly for water facilities, healthcare facilities, education facilities and security. So these are the main important. So how is the situation at the site? Roadways, railways or anything there, good transportation is there or not, education institutions are there or not, and employment is there or not. So all these they will discuss and finally they choose one place. That is also one of the factor for deciding that settlement. Next one, history. History means they try to know the background of that place. History, historical places are there. Some, for example, Tirupati, historical place, Hyderabad, historical place. Okay, so many historical places are there. So they study about the historical background of that place. So because if you have any historical place, automatically most of the people can choose that place to live. So that is also historical history, also one of the main important point to settle in that area. So these are the factors to decide to settle on any one place on the earth. So one is the site important and situation important, history of the place, these are the main important things to decide a settlement. So settlement, I think you are clear. Okay? Because we are all modern people, we can't live like a nomadic life. We have to live any one place permanently. Okay, that is called settlement. There are some reasons for deciding settlement at the place because of site, situation and history. And now, after this, migration. Migration. What is migration? Movement of the people from one place to other place. Movement of the people from one place to other place we can call as migration. Migrant people. Why people they are migrating one place to other place? And what are the reasons for the migration? Many Indians they went to America, Australia, England, many places they settled because they are all migrant. Why they went? What are the reasons for the migrant? So migrant is nothing but movement of the people from one place to other place that we can call migrants. Okay. So for this migrant, what are the factors, reasons? What are the reasons for migration? People are migrating. See, one is that availability of work also one of the main important point for migration. Availability of work, because generally people they need work to survive their families. To survive, to feed their families, they need work. So where work is available, people automatically they migrate to that place. So availability of work is one of the main important point for the migration. And next one is that health reason also one of the important point for the migration. Health reason. So due to the health issues, people are migrating one place to other place. Health condition was serious. Okay, and so many health issues. That also another reason people are migrating to other places. And most very common point is that better education policies or good education. People are migrating from one place to other place. Okay, so nowadays most of the students they are migrating from one place to other place, one state to other state, one country to other country. They are migrating because of the for quality education, better education purpose. So this is also one of the factors for the migration. Next one, religious reasons. Religious, Hindus, Christians, Jainism, Muslims, okay, Islam. So many religious people. So they are mainly for the basis of religious purpose. People are migrating one place to spread their religion, to teach them, to extend their religion in different countries. That also people are migrating from one place to other place in the world. So these religious reasons also one of the factor for migration. Second one, political reasons. Politically, if any changes and political reasons, people they migrate one place to other place. Suppose some of the people they get good name in other place, automatically they go to that place. So due to these political changes or political reasons, people are migrating. So political reason also one of the main important point for the migration. Next to marriages. Yeah, generally after the marriage automatically the girl and women they have to change their place when they go to one place to other place. So marriages. Due to the marriages people are migrating. So total 6 points here I explained total 6 points. These are the main. Next, health facilities also one of the reason for migration. See, generally village area to people are migrating to urban area. Why? Because in the city area work is availability of work is more. Here job facilities are available in the city area. That is why people are migrating to city. Here more jobs are available. That is why they are migrating. And the city areas, all facilities are available. Water facilities, good education institutions, and roadways. Next one, many other good corporate schools and international schools and nice education institutions and many good healthcare centers are available. So that is why people are migrating to village area to urban area. So these are the so many reasons are there for migration. So migration, this is also different. How village to urban, okay, village to urban, and urban to cities, cities to next to metro cities, next one country to other country, that is international migration. International migration and village to urban migration, urban to urban migration, international migration. There are many types of migrations are there, so that I will explain in the next class. Okay, I hope you understand well. Thank you.